Imagine two people, both intelligent, driven, ambitious, both with jobs, responsibilities, and dreams, both with the same level of English proficiency. Yet 6 months later, one is leading presentations with clarity and confidence, getting promoted, speaking up in meetings, thriving in their career. The other, still frozen, still worrying, still unsure if anyone's listening. It wasn't a difference in talent. It wasn't hours spent studying. It was what they did differently with their support. Here's a fact that might shock you a little bit. Research shows that multilingual professionals are promoted 1.5 times faster than their peers. They even earn between 5 and 20% more. It's not just about knowing English, it's about being able to express yourself confidently under pressure. And delaying support isn't just costing confidence, it's costing opportunity. If you've been thinking, I just need more vocabulary, I just need to learn a few more grammar rules, learning 5,000 new words won't help if your brain shuts down under stress. That's exactly the barrier I help my clients break. I'm Abby. I'm an English teacher turned confidence coach for professionals who feel stuck speaking English in high pressure situations. I've guided countless adult learners just like you to speak clearly, confidently, concisely, and transforming their careers and their lives. And today, in the next 20 minutes, I want to show you exactly how this transformation can happen for you too. Now, I know exactly what you're thinking. I've tried courses, apps, tutors, nothing sticks. I hear this all the time, and I totally get it. You've been diligent, you've invested time, money, and yet when the pressure's on, speaking in meetings, hosting a presentation, answering questions on the spot, your brain just freezes. But here's the good news. That struggle doesn't mean you're failing. In fact, it's exactly why my approach works. Most programs teach you vocabulary or grammar in isolation. They never teach you how to function under real world pressure, how to express complex ideas, or how to stay calm and confident when speaking. That's when I come in. So imagine for a moment, what if you could step into your next meeting, presentation, or interview and feel calm, prepared, and in control? What if you could communicate your ideas clearly, confidently, and persuasively? This isn't theory. I've done this with clients like Catherine and Olga, intelligent, ambitious women who felt stuck, unsure, and overwhelmed. And together we transformed not just their English skills, but their confidence, their careers, and their sense of possibility. Now let's dive into how. I've spent years teaching adults who, like you, are driven but held back by confidence, nerves, and the fear of making mistakes. I know that feeling all too well. I've been there myself, a perfectionist, constantly stuck, second guessing myself and questioning if I even deserved to be where I was. For 2 years, I held back from growing my business. 2 full years. I had students succeeding with my methods, getting promotions, landing jobs, speaking with confidence they never thought possible. But I was paralysed by fear of being judged by other teachers, by students, by friends and family, fear of putting myself out there and failing. And here's the worst part. I was giving my students advice, the exact advice I wasn't following myself. I was telling them that progress matters more than perfection, that mistakes are part of growth, that they deserve to show up fully in their careers, but I wasn't listening to my own advice. I felt like I didn't deserve it, even though my students were thriving. Then one day I realised every day I waited for perfect was a day I wasn't helping the people who needed me. So I finally launched my website. I posted on Instagram. It wasn't perfect, but it was done. And here's what I learned. Imagine where I would be if I had started 2 years earlier. Imagine how many more people I could have helped. That's why I created the Confidence Bridge method, specifically designed for high achieving professional people like you. It's not about memorizing vocabulary or drilling grammar. It's about building functional confidence, speaking with clarity and brevity, and creating a mindset that allows language to flow naturally under pressure. Take Catherine, for example. 6 months ago, she was avoiding speaking up in meetings, paralysed by fear of making mistakes. Together, we decoded fast speech, built structured exercises to express ideas clearly, and celebrated every small win. Today, Catherine doesn't just contribute to meetings, she actually led a workshop with over 50 people and receives very regular praise from her colleagues. Or Olga, she came to me from Germany, a university student struggling to organise her learning, formulate ideas in English, and feel confident in interviews. Through free talking exercises, advanced grammar, vocabulary, CV, and interview prep, she transformed her skills. And most recently, she received 4 job offers at international companies, all within a week of each other. And within 2 months of starting that new role, she was also promoted. These aren't isolated wins. They're the consistent result of the Confidence Bridge method, a structured approach that focuses on both skill and also mindset. My clients consistently achieve measurable progress, accelerated confidence, and career growth. And it's all rooted in methods I've refined over years of teaching, training, and mentoring adults like you. Later in this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact step-by-step approach we used with Catherine and Olga, so you can start seeing the same results in your own life. But first, let's explore what's been holding you back. Okay, let's get real for a moment. Staying stuck isn't just frustrating, it has real, measurable costs. Think about it. Every time you hesitate in a meeting, every moment you hold back in casual conversations, every interaction where you struggle to express your ideas, that's time, opportunity, potential slipping away. Studies show that multilingual professionals are promoted 1.5 times faster than their peers. Think about that for a moment. Imagine staying in the same role, same salary, same influence, while your colleagues move ahead, simply because they were able to communicate clearly under pressure. And it's not just about promotions. Research shows that these professionals earn between 5 and 20% more than their counterparts. Now let's talk about the emotional costs. Feeling nervous, second guessing yourself, freezing in discussions, or avoiding contributing. This triggers stress in the brain. Your mind literally shuts down under pressure. No matter how many words you know or grammar rules you memorize, that stress reduces your clarity, slows decision making, and lowers your confidence, both at work and in everyday life. Financially, that 20% that professionals with strong English communication skills earn, that could be thousands of pounds a year. Multiply that over 3, 5, 10 years, and suddenly waiting till you feel ready isn't just inconvenient, it's costly. Okay, so I just need more time. It makes sense. You've been patient, you've been working on your skills, hoping clarity will come with experience, but time alone rarely changes how your brain reacts under pressure. You could study for years, learn thousands of new words, memorize complex grammar, and your mind could still freeze when it matters most. What changes things is targeted practice, strategies to stay calm under stress, and real-time feedback. Tools most programs just don't teach. I'm too busy. You're already juggling career goals, responsibility, family, travel, social obligations. I totally get it. That's why my approach is designed to fit around your life, not the other way around. Our sessions are targeted, time efficient, and designed for maximum impact in the minimum necessary time. In just a few months, you can see results that would otherwise take years of unstructured effort. It's too expensive. Consider the cost of staying stuck. Missed promotions, lost opportunities to lead meetings, hesitation in conversations, the stress of feeling unseen, unheard. Those costs really add up in confidence, career, and yes, financially. Investing in targeted guidance now isn't an expense. It's a strategic move to reclaim your potential and accelerate your growth. Some people think they're just not good enough. This is the one I hear most quietly, but it's also the most dangerous belief. Let me be very clear. Your ability is not in question. The barrier isn't talent, it's strategy, mindset, and guidance. With the right support, you can communicate clearly, confidently, and persuasively in English. And I've seen it happen time and time again. Every objection is valid, every fear is normal, but none of them are insurmountable. They're exactly what the Confidence Bridge method is designed to solve. And the real question isn't whether you can overcome them, it's whether you're ready to take the steps to do it now. Your struggles aren't a reflection of your ability, they're a reflection of your current strategies. Most programs teach vocabulary or grammar, but they don't teach you how to perform under stress, organise your thoughts quickly, or speak with clarity and brevity in the moment. Another way to think of it is your brain is like a muscle. It can learn and store information, but under stress, it can completely shut down, even if you've memorized thousands of words. That's why you know all the rules, you know the phrases, but still freeze or feel your confidence crumble in real life situations. This isn't a flaw, it's just how our brains react under pressure. And the good news, it's something we can train by focusing on mindset, functional practice, and strategies that specifically target stress responses. we can transform the way your brain performs under pressure. You're no longer limited by fear or perfectionism. You're free to focus on expressing your ideas clearly, confidently, and persuasively. And that's exactly what the Confidence Bridge method helps my clients to do, step by step, so they can finally stop holding back and start thriving in their careers and their lives. Here's the shift that I want you to make. Stop focusing on perfection or memorization. Start focusing on functional confidence. This means being able to organise your ideas on the spot, speak clearly even if you make a mistake, and navigate conversations and meetings with ease. Your introversion and your perfectionism aren't barriers, they're tools. They make you reflective, precise, and thoughtful. But left unchecked, they can hold you back. With the right framework, you can leverage those traits to your advantage. You can be the professional who speaks with clarity, commands attention, and contributes meaningfully without being overwhelmed by nerves or overthinking every word. Think about Catherine. She went from avoiding meetings to confidently leading a workshop with over 50 people. And look at Olga. She went from struggling to organise her thoughts in English to securing 4 job opportunities within 1 week of each other and getting promoted in one of those jobs within 2 months. Both discovered that their challenges weren't a lack of ability, they were simply missing the right lens to see their own potential. This is the perspective that the Confidence Bridge method teaches. Success in English isn't about learning more, it's about seeing yourself differently, managing your stress responses, and speaking with intention and clarity. And once you adopt this mindset, everything changes. Your conversations, your meetings, your presentations, and ultimately your career. So instead of trying harder or worrying more, you shift your view. You stop fighting your natural tendencies and you start using them. You stop holding back and you start stepping into the confident, capable professional you already are. Let's be honest for a moment. Staying in the same place, waiting for the right time, or thinking you just need more vocabulary or grammar, it really comes with a cost. And it's more than just a few missed opportunities. Every meeting you hold back in, every conversation you avoid, every presentation you delay because you're not confident, those were moments where your ideas, your voice, your potential impact just doesn't get seen. The world doesn't pause while you wait. Colleagues move forward, projects get decided, and opportunities pass by. I want you to imagine looking back in 6 months from now. You've been working hard, studying, attending courses, but you're still holding back in meetings, still second guessing yourself, still worried people won't understand you. How will that feel? Frustrating, demoralising, a little like you're stuck in the same loop, no matter how capable you really are. Now contrast that with taking action today. Imagine walking into your next meeting, your voice steady, your ideas clear, your confidence intact. You're participating fully, no hesitation, no fear of stumbling over a word. You're not just talking, you're being heard, making an impact, showing exactly what you're capable of. The difference isn't talent, it isn't intelligence, it isn't hours and hours of grammar drills. It's having a system that helps you function under pressure, speak with clarity, and step into your potential. It's all about breaking the freeze, the self-doubt, the fear of mistakes, and finally moving forward. So I'd like you to ask yourself a question. Are you willing to keep waiting, holding back, and risking opportunities? Or are you ready to step into the professional, confident version of yourself today? Okay, now let's get practical. I want to show you the exact framework that takes ambitious, driven professionals from holding back in meetings and conversations to speaking with clarity, confidence, and impact. This is the Confidence Bridge method, the same system that helped Catherine and Olga. It can work for you too. So phase 1, foundations, building clarity and confidence. We start by identifying your strengths, your goals, and the situations that trigger hesitation or nerves. Together, we break down exactly where your communication struggles lie, whether it's thinking on the spot, expressing complex ideas, or processing fast speech. From there, we create a personalised plan that focuses on the skills that matter the most. Even small wins here create huge shifts in mindset. Phase 2, functional practice, real world application. Next, we dive into structured practice. This isn't about memorizing phrases or lists of vocabulary. It's all about practicing what you actually need. Speaking in meetings, hosting presentations, networking, handling tough questions. We work with advanced grammar, vocabulary, and sentence structures, but always in realistic, pressure-tested situations. You'll practice making mistakes and learning in a safe, supportive environment so that your brain learns to perform under stress. Phase 3, mindset and confidence reinforcement. Here we build your resilience through feedback, reflection, and repetition. We help you stop overthinking, reduce self-doubt, and trust your ability to speak clearly. Celebrating progress, even the small moments, is central because confidence is cumulative. This is where we specifically address the imposter syndrome and the perfectionism that keeps so many professionals stuck. Phase 4, career and life integration, showing up where it matters. Finally, we bring your skills into your career and your life, from meetings to presentations, interviews to conversations. We ensure you can apply everything you've learned in a real situation. You'll develop tools to think quickly, communicate efficiently, and stand out without feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Throughout the entire process, I provide ongoing guidance and personalised feedback, so you're never guessing what works. You'll always know the next steps, how to track your progress, and how to apply these skills immediately. You're standing at a crossroads, and the choice you make today will help you shape how you show up in your career and your life. Path 1, keep going the way you have been. Rely on hope that your confidence will magically improve, that your brain will stop freezing, that you'll somehow find the words when it counts. Keep holding back in meetings, staying silent in discussions, avoiding opportunities to shine. Watch your skills stagnate, your ideas go unheard, and your career potential is quietly capped. Path 2, step into a new way of learning and communicating. Take a structured, proven approach to build confidence, clarity, and presence in English. I want you to imagine attending your next meeting, your next conversation, and contributing your ideas effortlessly. Picture yourself leading a discussion, a presentation, or even just a casual conversation with composure and impact. See your career progressing because your voice finally matches your talent. This isn't just about English, it's about who you choose to be. The professional who stays stuck, waiting for perfection, or the confident, capable communicator who acts, grows, and thrives. You've already taken the first step by watching this video, by considering change. Now take the next step. Book a strategy call with me. On this call, we'll identify exactly what's holding you back in English right now. We'll uncover the specific situations where your confidence breaks down, and we'll discover whether you have the time to commit to real change. We'll create a clear, personalised path to confidently speaking English in any situation without fear, without hesitation. This isn't a sales pitch, it's a genuine conversation to see if the confidence bridge method is the right fit for you. If it is, we'll talk about how we can work together. If not, I'll point you in the right direction and give you actionable advice you can use immediately. The choice is yours. Which path will you take, and who do you want to be? The professional who waits, or the professional who acts and steps fully into their potential? Click the link below to book your free strategy call now, and let's make your confidence, clarity, and career growth a reality.